morning. It's November 17th and so it begins. Christmas decorations. Of course, we need to start decorating. I feel very excited for Christmas because I actually have a plan this year and we're going right now a little Christmas shopping. I feel like people start decorating for Christmas way earlier. I don't know why, just weird, but okay, whatever. It's not even Thanksgiving. Some houses are already like fully decorated. I think it should be a crime to decorate before Thanksgiving, and if you decorate before Thanksgiving for Christmas, you should produce like 10 unique Halloween decorations. I don't know, it's just so weird. But frankly, I didn't feel very Halloween-y this year. I really like Halloween, and kind of similar thing happened last year, and I love Halloween. I already took some of my decorations. I will be taking more, and I need to go to Target to get a big container because I used to keep everything in cardboard boxes, and last year we had a mouse problem. I don't know if the mouse is still there. Probably not. It was taken care of, but hopefully it will not come back, and I feel very bad. If it was up to me, I would just cradle the little mouse. But anyways, I just need a big container where I can just put my Halloween decorations and not to keep it in millions of cardboard boxes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then I want to stop at Michael's just to look at some nutcrackers that they have, because the theme of my Christmas dinner this year is nutcracker, vintage Christmas. Very simplistic that I can utilize from year to year. I have like my printed board here. I'll probably insert it somewhere over here. It's pomegranates, deers, vintage horses, bows of course, trains, Christmas markets, candles, green, red, very traditional and very Christmassy and very, not Christmassy, that's another red word, very, I don't know, just goes back to basics and basic colors, but not basic like, ooh, just plain, but basic in the sense that it will be a lot, will be maximalist Christmas, but the colors will be pretty much the same, like red, green, maybe a little bit of pink, not much of blue, but yes, a lot of red and burgundy and white, of course. So yeah, those are like my main colors. I plan to decorate with tangerines and pine cones and things that I can easily access in our yard as well, like branches and rosemary. So like simple things. I really don't want to spend too much money, and the food that I will decorate with, I will eat it, because for example, I put pomegranate and I will eat pomegranate, but pomegranate is also a sign of fertility and abundance. So I really like the symbolism in there. Then after Michael's, I will go to Dollar Tree just to get some basic candles. I don't have any white candles, but I also want to get red and like various sizes of white candles. And then I will go to Hobby Lobby where I'll get more ribbons and more candles. So just like a little shopping day. Okay, kind of like an outfit check. Blue sweater, my burgundy coat. I don't know if you'll see, just this light blue jeans. I rarely have outfits because I just wear black leggings and black hoodie. I have like, you know, like a cartoon character. I have a bunch of those. But yeah, I just want to diversify my outfits and I want to start dressing up again. I don't want my weight gain to prevent me from being stylish and dressing up and expressing myself from my style, because this was always a part of me. I always loved fashion. I always loved dressing up, and unfortunately weight gain just impacted me negatively, but you know, it is what it is. I did it to myself. I take full responsibility for that, if you ask me. But yes, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyways, I wanted to dress up a little bit, put some makeup on, and just go shopping. So let's go. Honestly, very disappointing. So honestly, the nutcracker stuff was very disappointing. It looked like it was something like from 5 and below, which kind of makes me want to stop at 5 and below. Half of the nutcrackers are not even in the store, and it's just like the quality is just so bad, and they're already 50% off, so you're trying to sell them for more than $20. And this is the quality. I mean, which is not surprising, but with our technological advancement, shouldn't be. Anyways, I didn't get any nutcracker. I just got lights. I may stop at Marshall's just to look at some shoes and other Christmas decorations. Also, I was almost hit by the car while crossing to Michael's, and I'm crossing and I'm kind of walking fast, and then I just see this car getting closer and closer to me, like while I'm still crossing the road, and I was just so confused. And just some like young person didn't give a damn about somebody being on the road. Just so weird. And I just like stood there. What is happening? I don't want to be here today, but yeah, I'm safe and alive. Anyways, I think the one thing that defines winter is you cold outside and then you sweat like a pig inside, and there's no in between. I love that. It's so busy in here. I'm like really scared. The parking lot is full for dollar store and Hobby Lobby. What? It's before Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is the damage featuring Pep and the container and Pringle eating in the background. But yeah, this is Pep inspecting. Just want to show you those coconut bowls that I made. If you know Raffaello, then this is maybe something for you. I just tried to pour some maple syrup and I poured it everywhere. It was everywhere on the table. But anyways, I tried to make those Raffaello bowls because I'm vegan. I cannot eat Raffaello. It's without like creamy filling inside. It's pretty solid, and I didn't put almond because I didn't want to deal with that, but it's still pretty good. Just the only thing that is missing some extra sweetness. Coconut is not as sweet, so if you ever make something like that, or maple syrup or any other sugar, but I think maple syrup will complement coconut very well. Okay, so it's going to be a long one, so buckle up. I don't know, get a drink or something. I will not be showing a lot of the things that I got that are non-Christmas, but I just want to show you these cute buttons. I have this cardigan for home and it doesn't have buttons, or it has like one button left, so I thought these buttons may be very nice. Let's start with maybe dollar store. No, let's start with Marshall's. So I got these 2 packs of lights. I already had those, but I'm not sure where I'll be putting them, either outside or inside. I do need some of these lights for inside. I really like how decorated for fall/Halloween this year, but I also like the warm yellow light from the lights I have now. This is just white, so I may just keep the yellow lights instead of switching them for white, and these may go outside. I need to think about it and plan this because my outside lights, they actually like one of the strings broke, so this will be useful. I may need to get more, so we'll see about that. Also, I am on a budget. After this, I'll just sit down with my receipts and start counting how much I spent for Christmas. Specifically, my budget is $75 this year, and it does not include items like food, for example, pomegranates or tangerines, because we will be eating them. They are not going into my like decoration budget, but I will need to get a tablecloth, which is like $20. So I still need to, you know, look at my budget, how much I have. Hopefully I will not be going over. And there are also some scent sticks that you can get in Michael's. I want to get them for our home, and I want to get 1 pack for my mom and send it to her. I will also be sending her like a little Christmas package, which I'm very excited. It will be teas, so I'm just so excited about it. But anyways, candles. So I got not many variations of candles, but I got a lot of candles. So I got this too. This is obviously yellow, not white, and this is, I don't know, it's not really red, but I hope it will work if I decide to use them. Next thing is just candles. It's a bunch of candles from dollar store. Those were also from dollar store. So I got 3 packs of this. And also, if I don't use them for Christmas, I will always use them for just my self-care and self-love. And when I just light a candle for my relatives, for my loved ones, you know, I can always use these candles. So it was 3 packs of red candles and 4 packs of just white candles. White candles in Hobby Lobby were almost gone. I wonder why. Not a big choice of red candles either. So anyways, that was from dollar store, and now let's go to Hobby Lobby. So I got a pack of this candles because dollar store didn't have white candles, and yeah, you can see this is clearly not white or even ivory. But yeah, this is just white, $4.99. Again, I I will use it, you know, just candles. Okay, next is just a variety of smaller candles, just this two kind of like purple burgundy candles, a little bit, it's probably a burgundy, red, dark red. You see, I have a theme. I love this color. I love variations of red and burgundy and yeah, Bordeaux. I don't know if it's a word, but Bordeaux is a color. Anyways, I think maybe burgundy and Bordeaux are the same. And you have seen my jacket earlier today. I clearly have a color type. And then just one white candle. Next thing that I got at Hobby Lobby is this nutcracker. He was on a discount, 50% off, so he was $13. He is in the best condition out of every nutcracker that I've seen today. And I also went to Five and Below, and they nutcrackers just plastic. I also have seen a nutcracker at dollar store. I didn't see the price tag on it. I need to research because honestly it was made out of the wood and quality is way better than at Michael's, which is so surprising. The ones at Michael's were very rough. I don't know, maybe just my Michael's, half of them were not even in the store, so the ones I wanted to look at, they were not there. The one that I found that maybe I would be interested, he was just so bad. Like, you've seen a video anyways. But yeah, this one is slightly better, but there's still glue and he's a bit rough. You can see he has a bold spot. I may just, there's also glue here, I need to rip it. I may just honestly try to slowly repair him this year, and then we'll see how next year's will go for this one. But he was honestly the best one quality wise from the stores I've seen today. And also I looked at all of them. There were like 7 of them and I examined all of them, and this one was like the best one honestly, because some of them had the horse ears chipped here, so I'm happy with him because it kind of goes on theme with just my vintage horse train Christmas market theme. And yeah, I really love him already. I got those decorative napkins at Marshall's, $3.99. I was choosing between the image of like vintage Santa and gingerbread, but I thought gingerbread would be better. But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Santa would have been better. But anyways, we'll see. I may go back for Santa, which actually I don't know if I will, because this is crazy season. And next is this ribbons from Hobby Lobby. I will be using a big one for chairs, this one for decorations, and those two for decorations on the table and around the house. And the last thing I got is this for notebooks. They were $4.99, but then there was actually a discount, so I got them for $2.99, which is obviously a steal. I love this color, of course, but in general, yeah, they look thick and it says they are for sketching, so an acid free, so I hope the quality of the paper will be better. But for me, just yeah, for doodling and writing, so I'm very excited. And it was the last pack, so that's nice. Okay, so now I actually went to the thrift store. I didn't want to because I was planning to go to a thrift store not this week, in a few weeks, but I had a feeling, so I decided to go. And here are a few things that I found. One is this thin box train. It was $3.99, which is kind of expensive, but okay, whatever. I was hesitant about it because I was like, am I stupid for buying this train that somebody got, you know, for cookies, and then they just donated this box? But I really love trains, and I love the idea of this Christmas express delivering gifts, you know. So yeah, I think I'll find a place for it for $4. I told myself, okay, I may be stupid, but whatever, I'll just get it, you know. I think it's a cute little decoration just to put somewhere. It doesn't look vintage wooden, obviously, because it's a tin box, but whatever, I like it and I have a vision for it, so that's fine. Next things are just plates and bowls that I got for Christmas and non-Christmas. I got this pretty bowl. I think it will be nice for salads or just eating from it. It's very pretty. I really enjoy it, and I like the brand, which is Black Forest Fruits. It was $1.49, so yeah, I'm very happy with it. Another plate that I got, it kind of reminds me of ballet, is this one. I think it was 69 cents. There is barely anything left on the back, but I like it. It's just so simple. I may use it actually for Christmas, but yeah, it's just so cute, very simple. And then for Christmas, I got 2 plates and a little like bowl, I guess. So first plate is this one. There were more plates like that. Oh my god, it's like almost like see-through. I think it's porcelain, but I'm not really sure. It says made in the US, no broiler or stovetop. Anyways, it's very, very pretty. Obviously very Christmassy. Like this is the vibe for Christmas that I want to bring. So I'm very excited about it, and I don't think I'll be getting another one, but who knows, maybe I'll go and get another one because there are a few of them. And then I also got this big plate. I may use it for like vegan caviar toasts, so we'll see, or I may use this one. I just know both of them will be useful for Christmas dinner. And then the last thing that I got is actually kind of funny funny in a sense, if, well, I guess if people sell it in the US, they use it here too, but also because I got this. And if you were growing up in like post-Soviet country like me, I was growing up in Latvia, this was a very typical dish or type of dish that you could see on like New Year's table. Yes, we celebrate New Year's the same way how people in the US celebrate Christmas, except people who are Catholics, because they celebrate Christmas in December versus us Orthodox in January. Anyways, so, and we also don't celebrate Christmas as big. So for me, it's all new. Anyway, so yeah, I got this one because this is also kind of a vibe I want to bring to Christmas. Like very crazy, chaotic, maximalist, vintage, cool, fun, over decorated. So it will not happen in 1 year. But again, those are the things that I want to utilize year after year. So I'm just very happy about it because I can put a salad in here. So it's going to be really fun. But I just had to laugh at myself because I feel like when I was younger, actually, I always liked it. Always like, it's not crystal by the way, this one is glass, but we had those crystal dishes that we only would bring or only would use during big holidays. So, and as a kid you just look at it and like, ugh, this is not stylish. But now I just like that things like that are all over Pinterest, so I'm very happy with my purchase. They actually didn't have much of crystal / glass plates in the store, but it's okay. I will go thrifting again just to see what they have, but I'm pretty much done with my holiday purchases, except maybe I need more lights. I definitely need those fragrance sticks, and I need something for my kitchen. I'll show you what I have there now, and I need to kind of replace it and decorate it nicely. So this is what I have here now. Mr. Ghost is here, but I kind of want to replace it with something Christmassy. I have seen some things at Hobby Lobby today, but honestly I will not dare to go back until next year there. It was crazy even for like 11 a.m. on Monday morning. So I may need to look at the thrift store or somewhere else. So yes, I will probably replace it. I may keep this candle here because just like the symbolism of it, but the ghost will have to go, and obviously the skull will have to go as well. But yeah, this is the first time I decorated like that in the kitchen this year, so I want to keep it going for Christmas as well. This is where I plan my Christmas stuff and other things. This is my journal. Here is my calculation for how much I spent today. This was cash, and it's a little bit slightly more because I'm calculating with taxes, so I will be a little bit over my budget. But again, I paid for this at the thrift store with cash, which does count. It doesn't count. I will not be playing that game, but I will be slightly over my budget because I still need to get a tablecloth and I still need to get those fragrance sticks. I will not be getting any other decoration. I think I will still check out other thrift stores, but I think that's it because it's quite overwhelming. I think Christmas and Thanksgiving, just holiday season, is in general so overwhelming. I'm not ready to spend so much money, and just standing in lines was very exhausting today. A lot of the time was just standing in lines, honestly, and trying to go around people, which is like understandable. I'm not angry about it, but it just so devastating, you know, because you go there, you spend money, and then you buy 5 things and it's already like $50. So yeah, that's why I try to be very smart with what I buy. I want to buy things that are a little bit more long-term, and that's why I also want to use things from nature, like rosemary in our garden, or branches, or pine cones from outside, something that I can, you know, utilize year after year. The only thing that I will not be able to utilize again is flowers, because I want to get some sort of like reddish, probably like red roses at Trader Joe right before Christmas, so we can have them at the table or like a decoration in the house. So yes, this will be probably the only thing I won't be able to utilize. So I slowly started decorating. The nutcrackers are here, and this is the, I guess, original German one, but I opened it yesterday and you can see like it's also like quality is okay-ish. But yeah, this is, it's not finished. I don't know if I want to replace this lace from Halloween or I just want to leave it as it is. That would be nice to have something white or red, but this is so far how it is. It will be changed slightly a little bit later. And then I have this little area with those lights from, I guess, Halloween or fall. I feel like they will just stay here permanently. My little plant with the ribbon and a gingerbread house made out of the cardboard. And then this wreath on the door. It's the entrance to another room. And I put some lights in there so it looks very nice in the darkness. My husband said it looks like it's snowing. And this corner was pretty dark, so I got this idea to put the lights on this wreath. And I think it looks very, very nice. And then this is above our living room area. Just again, very simple, red, green, and very traditional gingerbread houses, obviously. Then this is another entrance. I like the dried oranges, mistletoe, obviously. And then this is also slightly changed. I did not have this long garland here last year. It was a little bit rearranged this year, so yeah, I really like it. It looks very traditional, like very nutcracker-like. I really enjoy it. And then I was saying that I needed something here, and I found it. I actually had it. I didn't have to buy anything. I had this elf in the book, so that looks very nice. And I also wanted to get an elf on the shelf or whatever it's called. I don't know how it works. I don't know what they do, but it just, I had it. I mean, I knew I had it, but I just wasn't sure if that would fit in here. I did not picture an elf being in the kitchen, but I feel like it works perfectly. So I really enjoy this little corner here too. Well, not corner, but this little area. And I decided to leave this corn candle because why not? You know, I think like it's fitting. Okay, this is my cat eating if you hear. But I want to recommend those sun sticks. They're very good, specifically this fragrance. I cannot vouch for others, but this one is just so good. It smells like a real Christmas tree from my childhood, and I just love coming home and smelling that fragrance. It just so joyful and cheerful, and I used all of them but one, and I got one for my mom as well. And so this is the area where I'll be working today. This stays, the wreath. I think this looks nice, but I'll be working on the fireplace, or with the fireplace. I'll be taking it apart, dusting, rearranging things so that it looks nice for Christmas, and I'll be hanging some greenery on top of it. So I'm very excited to see how it will look like. So far, this is very bare and minimal. My husband also gave me this Christmas cactus. I feel like it was overwatered, but it is blooming. Although the color of this flowers is slightly changing from pink to like orange. I think, well, first of all, I need to watch a video on how to take care of it, but I think I may just put it in our bedroom, just hang it on the ceiling, because I heard that it likes darkness, so we'll see. It just, I don't know, I'm kind of worried about those buds, but it's just so pretty. Christmas cactus, again, something that reminds me of childhood. Like, we used to have it, my parents used to have it, my grandparents used to have it. It's just like such a staple plant from Latvia, I think, and maybe like Baltic countries. But yeah, it's just so cool that he got it for me. It's just so nice. Trying to decide which side I prefer better and how I want to decorate. Do I like this way or this way? In real life, I prefer this, but now on video, I kind of like this side. So I don't know. I will show you my photo inspiration for this decor. So give me a second. This is my inspo for our fireplace decoration. As you can see, obviously they have different things, different greenery, and the fireplace is slightly different. But yeah, I'm trying to decide like how do I want to decorate it. The issue, if I leave it here like this, I have this very long piece that I technically can't tuck in here, but then it just doesn't make sense. It does look weird, right? Like, it kind of does look weird. But then here, it just kind of hangs in here, and I don't know if I like it either. And then this little corner, just what is happening? But then at the same time, I don't have to think about this little piece here. So I don't know. I will hang that paper garland and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is how I decided to do it. I feel like it just makes more sense to keep it this way. I disconnected the bells that I had at the ends of this garland. I was thinking about making this one, the paper garland, longer, but I decided not to. So it will just stay like that. I actually really like it. I feel like this part is a little bit longer, so it's not equal parts, but it's okay. It will be hidden by the photographs, etc. So I don't know. I feel like it just makes sense to have it this way. And at first I wasn't sure about the illustration being kind of hidden by the garlands, but I like it. I don't know, I'll put everything or like the majority of the things that we had on the fireplace back, and I'll show you the final result. And voila, it is completed. I am so happy with the final results. I think it looks nice and a little bit different from all the other years that I decorated the fireplace. So here in the distance, my ancestor corner, my grandma's, my great-grandma's, my father, and candle. I'm not religious, but I do burn the candles like that for them. I put this Santa. I'm not going to hang anything in here because I'm afraid that it can tip it over, but I just like the little decoration. Also, I want to show you something. This is like my all-time favorite ornament, and a day or 2 days ago I actually broke its ear, but I glued it and I don't even remember which ear it was, but I think it was this one. It looks so good. And then this is the area I showed you earlier with the white lights. It looks so pretty. Here's our little Christmas tree Santa area. We will be getting small, very tiny Christmas tree, but I've been keeping this candle for a very long time, like a few years now, because we can't really have a Christmas tree, but if we have a tiny one and put it on top of a fireplace, that's okay. But yeah, this is like all our little Christmas area with Santa and a little house. And then here I have the Christmas toy store, and obviously my witch. I always have her here, and here I also have the witch's hat. I always have it here. Some candles. That orange my husband told me today, I think you need to replace it. Yes. I know that I'll be burning it this year, like next year, maybe, I don't know. But I will have fire. I also have this Christmas tree photo frame. It actually used to have lights. I thrifted it, but it doesn't work. I guess I need a battery, maybe then it will work, but I don't want to deal with that. There is a photo of me and my husband at the Baltimore Christmas market. And then I have this Saint Nicholas. I actually painted him 2 years or 3 years ago for Halloween, but this year I took some of his paint off. And in the kitchen I have this garland with apples and dried orange skins, and at the background I have gingerbread, girly, and some sort of like welcome or happy times or something like that board. I don't know how it's called, but I got at Walmart long time ago, very long time ago, and I usually keep them the whole year, but this year I will take them down after Christmas. Okay, this is how it looks like in the evening with the lights off, and in the background my cats are fighting. I feel like I could have put some lights on top, but maybe that's a project for the next year.